in that it needs a couple of items here: the title, the FLV file, which is in my clipboard now. I'll go ahead and just paste that in there, and description, video category. Now the description and the title, you want to try to keep those as keyword rich as possible, and along with the tags. So whatever you put up here in the title and the description, you should have a good chunk of that as being keywords, as well as add those same keywords in the tags here. Again, you just want to make it as easy as possible for the search engines to pick this up. That way they'll get more response. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill these blanks in here, and I'll be right back. And on the video category, hit the drop down arrow here, and you've got several to choose from. I think the most appropriate for what I'm going to be doing here is how to. And down here, allow video comments, again like YouTube, to get more, I guess, search engine optimization. The more comments and the better the rating, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and tick all those anyway. And the comments, be prepared for the bad as well as the good. Anyway, that's again like YouTube, you want to allow the comments. That could be just a personal preference, but that's how I'm going to do it. Anyway, now then we want to just click on the add video and let it do its uploading. As you see here, it's uploading them now. And while it's doing that, I'll just go ahead and tell you over here on the hotspot marker style, you've got a few to choose from here. Either no marker, the flashing circles, kind of the one that I like anyway, it stands out more. Closed caption, haven't really messed with that one yet. Fading and the regular rectangle. Personal preference, play with them, whichever one you like the best. Again, this is still fairly new, so you won't see a whole lot of these online. But if you do like say a Google search, or there's a couple of them on YouTube right now, literally only two, and they use the flashing circles. And actually one of them also uses the fading rectangle, and another one, the rectangle. Okay, now these are not the ones on YouTube, these are the ones that are on Astropix here. And frankly, out of those that I've found, the flashing circles looks the coolest. It says right here, changes being saved. And now then we will just let this finish loading. And there we have it. Now then, a couple of things too. Under Customize Player, go ahead and click on that. I want to show you this. You get this little blue starry looking icon up in the top right corner, and you'll see it here in a second. This is the current or the default icon. You can upload your own, if you've got your own icon, company logo, upload that. Like maybe if you've got one up here for the ICO or for the Favicon, use that. That's pretty cool. I mean, you've already established some sort of a brand, if you will, with that Favicon, so why not bring it into your videos too? All you got to do is just browse your hard drive for that and upload it. And if you want to go back, then of course the revert icon. Now, a cool thing about this is that you click on this. Currently, you click on this, and the default URL brings you to your channel or your videos. If you can also change that by putting in, say, an off-site URL, one to your affiliate product you're promoting, or one to your website. Another cool item. Anyway, just want to bring that up. Okay, click on the back arrow button. And now then we want to open up our video. You see over here all the details. Click on more. Right now it gives you the embedded link. You click on more, and it gives you the information you put in there, the meta information, if you will. Okay, so I want to get back here. Stop, bring that back. Okay, now then right here, see this gray kind of fuzzy area? This is where the notes are going to show up. And you can hit this arrow here to hide them once it starts playing, or you can click on it to bring them in. Now what these are different segments. You may have noticed that on the prior first part of this video, where we have the soccer player, and over on the left hand side have the different, look like thumbnails and attached nodes. Well, that's what those are, and you can create those by, well, just at this point clicking anywhere, just left mouse button. Okay, I guess we got to hit this. Yeah, now then we've got a note started here. Now this right here is our hotspot we're creating. We just drag that out, make it resized for our order here button, or wherever you're going to put it on, covering up an image. And then you click on maximize, and then you put in your description here. And this description is going to show up in the next to that thumbnail over here on the left hand side whenever you click on this arrow here, if you do. So again, some type of a call to action. And you want the URL down here. And it'll tell you if it's a bad URL, I guess, or if you forgot the T or the P or one of these forward slashes. Tags. Again, you want to put in tags down here that, well, I mean, there's a couple of reasons behind putting tags down here besides just bringing the people that do a search on Astropix for this related item or keyword. It can also tie together additional videos within Astropix. Okay, now one thing too you want to hear on the tracking on. What this does is this tracks moving items on your video, and like that soccer player with the tracking on, if you had your hotspot over that soccer player's shirt or the shoes as they're moving running down the field, this tracking would be tracking his movements. It has nothing to do with analytics. It's not tracking your viewers or anything like that. So get that out of your head, because we want to turn it off. And as we turn it off, we want to move these sliders to wherever we want the hotspot to maintain, you know, for it to stay on. And I want a lot of the green here, but for some reason if I don't touch it, it's got like a default of just a couple of seconds. I really haven't figured this one out yet, but I'll try this anyway, and we'll see how long it stays on. I know, you'd think I would know all this stuff. Oh yeah, and over here on the thumbnails over here, the thumbnails that you put over there, you can get right here from Add Image. Otherwise, I believe it will stick with the default image here, the Order Now image that we have. Okay, so that's good enough. Let's click on Save. It's saving. Now then, let's display section list. Alright, there we go. Yep, it uses the default here, but you can upload your own images. And you see this dark box right here? This is the distance or the time that the clickable link will remain on here. Otherwise, I think if you don't set that, then it will only be like for the first 5 seconds or so, right about that long, and then it goes off. Okay, now if you look right in here, you'll see the flashing circles. Okay, that's about it. Then you hover over this. I'm not clicking, I'm just hovering over it. Then it brings this up. Now check this out. Click on this, brings this up, and down here under Edit or Delete, you can delete it if you want, but under Edit, go ahead and click on Edit, and we're kind of back where we were. This will also take HTML. Check this out. Okay, let me throw in this source info that I got from one of my other websites, and just gonna highlight this. And the reason I'm showing you this is because in other words, you could put in Google AdSense. You know, just copy and paste the code from your Google AdSense. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so now we're going to click on Save. Now then, hover. And you see nothing showing up there, but if you click on this, Understanding Streaming Video. Now then, let me just click on that. Takes you to the appropriate website. Cool, huh? Now, of course, if that were your Google AdSense, or if that, you know, a link, basically I've got 2 links there. You know, one here under the notes, and this one here. If I click on that, well, okay, let me get out of here. Let the video start playing. Okay, now I'll just click on that, and this is the link that I put in there originally. So you can see the applications here. I mean, the potential is just, whoa. Customizing out the wazoo. And again, I had that one open in another page too, or on another tab. So this notes box here can also take the HTML code you put in there. And, oh yeah, and another thing too. This here is the icon I was talking about. You see originally, let's get back to the very beginning here before we get into the hotlink part. Pause, boom. You see it's blue. Now as soon as a hotlink comes up, watch the color change. As soon as there's an available hotlink, it turns green. That is awesome. So this is going to bring us to the end of this, I think, very informative, awesome tool that is just now on the market. I mean, I think it was just the first of the year when this came out. So consider this to be the beta version, if you will, and it's still awesome. And the cost, you can't beat it with a big stick. So jump right on into this. I'd suggest get into this before the crowds find it and take full advantage of it. Thank you much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're going to profit wildly from it. Have a great day.